guys, it's Maddie, and I just got a Snapchat. That's why I was looking at my phone. Literally, so many notifications. When I sit down to film, I get so many notifications. It's crazy, but when, you know, I'm bored and I have nobody to talk to, 0 notifications. Do you guys? I know everybody has that problem. It has to be. Looks like different, doesn't it? Like, everything in here looks different, right? Well, the room I filmed in last time was my brother's room, which I'm in right now. My bed is now in here. Ooh, I like didn't touch my bed. My bed is in here. I have a, well, that's always in my room. I just have it like not next to my bed usually. And I have some things on it. And I have my makeup in here and like my mirror and like more makeup back there and just things that like I need in my room. And then my room, it definitely has a bunch of stuff in it. My room is way bigger than this room, but okay, now you're probably wondering why I'm in this room, why my bed's in here and everything like that. And there's a fish tank in here, so if you can hear that, I know you can. I hate it, and I'm not allowed to turn it off for filming, so I have like no choice. But why am I in here? Why am I in my brother's old room? Well, my room, because I'm sure you could see it in like a couple of my videos, because it did show. When I was about like 13, I thought it was the coolest thing. I was even just telling my friend about this, she remembered it. I thought it was the coolest thing to completely fill my entire wall next to my bed. Well, my bed wasn't there whenever I did this. My bed was on a different side of my room. But I filled the entire wall, which is a huge, huge wall, and it even curves, so like I did like both that too. I filled it, the entire wall, with posters, and I did it with like tape and stuff. So my whole wall has like tape stains and like the glue stayed on the wall and stuff. So my dad has to figure out how that's gonna get off. I have no idea how he's doing it. But it's like, I don't even know. And he has to paint it, so that's happening. And because it's gonna take a while, we just moved my bed into here. So yeah, there's a little update on why. So now that you know all of that information, I guess, let's get on to the video. So as you can see by the title of this video, this is going to be a products I regret buying, which is, you know, controversial, if you want to say that. A lot of people, like, if you talk about a product you hate, they'll be like, oh my gosh, this is like my favorite thing in the world. This obviously just didn't work for me, and these things are just not for me. There's a little disclaimer, so let's get on with it. I talk with my hands, so I'm sorry. So the first thing is actually a little dirty, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. And this is in light ivory. I actually did get a color too light for me. I don't know why I don't like this, which I haven't used it in a very long time, so I have to like remember. But I do remember this being really, really thick. It sits really, really, really heavy on your skin, and I don't like that. And it's just not like a flawless finish, so I really don't like this. And you cannot apply this with a brush. I've only applied it with a beauty blender and in my fingers, and still it's so, like, I have oily skin, and this is so drying and awful. I just don't like it. So the next thing actually does not get talked about too much, and it is the Wet n Wild Cover All Correcting Palette. I do use a color. I use one thing in here, and it's the only one I ever use, and I mean 2, I guess. And it's not like an everyday thing. Like, I only use this if I'm just like, well, I have it, so let's try to make this work, but it's just awful. So what it is a palette of a purple concealer, a green concealer, a yellow, pretty much, basically, yellow orangey concealer, and a white. Now, these are terribly dry. So if you have dry skin, these are definitely not for you. They're very thick, so it's really hard to like use them. So the purple, okay, let me read the back to you. Purple and yellow, are opposites on the color wheel, so you use yellow to cancel out purple and purple to cancel out yellow. So if you have like purple on your skin, which I do like around this area, so I would use yellow in those areas, and my under eye circles, so I would use this color. And if you have yellow, which I have a yellow undertone, you would use purple to even that out. Now, if this worked, I would love it. And green is for red spots, and if you could see, I have used the green and I use it on like acne and red spots, and you have to be very, very careful with it because it is just so pigmented and so dry. I don't like it. So I do regret buying this. Like, it's definitely not worth, I don't even know how much it was, but it's definitely not worth it, and I don't recommend this at all. The next one is a foundation, and is the Revlon Color Stay, which everybody loves, and is the 24-hour. Now, I hate this. I did get the one that is for dry skin, and I have oily skin, so that could be why it doesn't work for me. But it's just awful, and it feels so oily and gross, and I don't like it. So yeah, I don't know, every time I always get the one that's for dry skin, and it's kind of annoying. So I don't know, I guess it's like an accident, but yeah, I really, really hate this. It's just so oily and gross. But that is also my fault, so maybe I will try the other one. And I keep getting like pink undertone stuff, and I have yellow undertones. I do need to like fix that in my brain. I don't know. So the next one, again, this has a pink undertone, and I don't think that's why I don't like it. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in Light 245, and it just looks like this. And I do love that it has a like brush, and that's really nice, but I feel like this conceals absolutely nothing. I've seen so many people use this and they love it, but I feel like it doesn't cover anything. Maybe just because I want a like, you know, heavy duty concealer, and this is not what I wanted. So I don't know, I really don't recommend this if you want a heavy, not heavy and thick. I mean, this is actually thick, which is odd, and it doesn't cover much. It's pretty sheer. I don't know, like when I look at this I think of, hey, and it is a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter, so that could be why it doesn't conceal much. And last drugstore brand, it is e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer. This is actually good for kids that are starting out, but if you are my age and you want to conceal things, it's definitely not what you want. It's basically a moisturizer that evens out your skin tone, so I don't like it at all. No, I'm sorry, I am not a fan of this. I did get this a very long time ago, and I really don't like it. I was actually wrong. The last thing I have that is drugstore is the Rimmel Scandalized Show Off Mascara. Now, I could have gotten a bad one, I'm not really sure, but it is so completely dry, and it has been since I got it, and it smells like cooking flour. It smells like cooking flour, which is so odd, and I can't use it. It just smells so bad. I don't know, I really don't like it. So that's really what's wrong with this. Like, it smells like cooking flour really strongly, and it's so dry you can't use it. So the next thing, I'm just skipping to this one. I do have other mascaras, but I'm skipping to this one because it is a kind of drugstore. It's NYX, so it is, you know, drugstore. This eyeliner really makes no sense to me. It is the NYX Glam Liner. Now, in Aqualux, Glam Liner Aqualux. I don't know. I guess that's the color of it. Is it Aqualux? Oh no, this is Glam Black. I guess it's just Aqualux is their like line of it. I don't know. It's waterproof. I really wanted this because it has glitter in it, and it's black. It's black and it has like silver glitter in it, and it's really the glitter looks really, really fine, but it is definitely not. Well, I don't know. It's really eye irritating. I love this. Well, okay. So the next thing is the Bad Gal Lash from Benefit, and this was about $30, about $29. And I did use it up just because it was $30, and I don't know. I got mine in the blackest shade I'm pretty sure you can get. Now, this mascara was nice. I don't know if it's the brush or not, but I just felt like it did nothing for me. Didn't make my eyelashes look any different, and I didn't really like it. So maybe it's the brush. I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not really a fan of like these brushes. I don't know. Just not a fan. Just not a fan. I don't like it. I would never repurchase that mascara. Yeah. So my camera cut me off, and I have no idea what I said. So yeah, I just really don't like these two lipsticks. They're drying, and they're the only MAC lipsticks that I don't like. And again, like I said, this one is in Candy Yum Yum, and it is a matte finish. And this one is in Pink Nouveau, and it is a satin finish. So yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget, all my links will always be down below in all of my videos, like I always say. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, wanelo, Pinterest, and everything. I don't know, I think that's it. I I don't have like a YouTube Facebook yet. I probably will have one of those in the future, near future, I don't know, distant future, I'm not really sure yet. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it and have a great day.